I'm back again for another week of questions with John Percudani. He's the Managing Director of Realmark. John, thanks again for joining me.
Always my pleasure, Dan.
Last week we were talking about how it's such a great time for investors out there in the Perth property market.
Yes.
To continue that theme, can I ask, we've all heard about negative gearing, but what's the difference between that and positive gearing?
Very simply, positive gearing is where the income from the property is in excess of the expenses, versus negative gearing where obviously the income is less and you're looking to access tax write-offs.
So with regard to investing, is it just a focus on rentals, or what else is out there?
The rental return is obviously important, but ultimately it is about buying an asset and building wealth. So the focus on capital growth, which should be the primary concern in the selection of your investment property.
Now, we've spoken a lot about what's available in the CBD and the surrounds sort of, locally here. If you look out in the rural areas, is there much out there at the moment?
Look, obviously there are great investment opportunities currently in the metropolitan area, but certainly we've looked outside, looked at the regional areas, and there's some great opportunities there for very high returns. Mind you, have to be a little bit selective to ensure that your capital growth is secure and stable.
Well, John, I imagine there's investors and just people interested that would like to know more.
Sure.
But is there somewhere they can go?
Yeah, we're more than happy to help them and give them some good advice. So if they go to realmark.com.au or contact us on Twitter, we're more than happy to help them.
Oh, thanks for joining me again, John.
Pleasure, Dan.
We'll catch up with John next week on the show.